Hello again, everyone. This is Randy, your sewing machine man, and what we're looking at today is a sewing machine that has no name. Wow, mystery. Every now and then I find a machine that I get excited about making a video, and this is one of them because I see a lot of machines. I'm here to tell you there's not much out there that I haven't seen. If there's something out there I haven't seen, I'd love to see it today. And I thought, well, I've seen about everything there is to see, and then I found this guy. Wow. Name it and win a prize. Except I have no prize, but you'll be the person who got to win the naming contest. I have the name covered up over here with this black tape, but you can see that normally there's a name here. Sometimes it's written down there. Oftentimes it's there, here, but almost always there. This one has the name down here. Now, back in the day, I told you about getting machines in all the time with open labels. They had nothing on them. They come in blank slate like this, and we put the name on them. Back then, of course, they were metal machines, and they'd have a hole drilled there with threads in it, and a hole drilled there with threads in it. And we put the name plaque on. It'd say dressmaker, dressmaster, dial and sew, all these basically fictitious names. But nowadays, they're putting decals on them. You know, the little decals that you peel and stick or put on the water and transfer them over. All these machines have decals. And when I see these, sometimes I'll take the side cover off and I won't know what it is. I'm working on a machine that I have no idea because there's no real difference. And I've given you guys long enough to take a look at this thing. And probably you guys are making up your mind. You're saying, okay, based on the speed control here, I'm thinking that looks exactly like my Janome. And you say, well, look at this. Got the thread cutter there, the needle up, needle down there. There's your one pattern. There's your reverse stitch. Let's see what it sounds like. Maybe that'll give you a clue. But you see on this, and you go, well, I see that. I'm thinking, that looks kind of got a Juki kind of a look to it. And you get it going. You say, well, that's a pretty smooth operating little machine. I believe that reminds me of my Babylock. But you look up here on top and you see the bobbin winder. It's got the screen, not a touch screen, but kick that over, hit this button, and the way that runs. So wait a minute. That looks like maybe my Elna. This platform has all of these features across here, all your different selections, all your stitches here, all the stitches up there. There are probably a half dozen manufacturers that have this platform. Now, I get underneath in the bottom and I look to see what kind of a setup it has for the cutter, for the knife. This one has a preferable one over the Juki. So, you know, it's not a Juki because the Juki has a like a nylon cam down here, and when you hit the cutter, it engages it, and they have a tendency to crack and break. So this is better than that. It has oiling wicks, the main oiling wicks on the drive shaft. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 along the bottom. That's pretty standard. Some have none. Some of them have 3 in the top, 5 in the bottom. They have 8 or 9. But everything from inside here and everything over here is just so standard and so interchangeable. It's a real stumper. So you're thinking, well, is it Janome? Is it a Juki? Is it an Elna? Is it a brother? Is it a Babylock? What in the heck is it? Time to unveil the mystery machine. I didn't see this coming, and maybe you didn't either. OMG, it's a Singer. Oh my goodness. Did not see that coming. I have never seen this platform, this configuration, with the word Singer on it. And I don't know the history of this machine. They're calling it a Studio S as in Sam -18. Never heard of that either, but I don't mind the machine. It's not a bad little machine. And this customer is a big Singer fan, and she said she likes to buy Singers, and she bought this one because it had the word Singer on it. And as it turns out, she made the right move because she could have done worse with some of those other machines because some of them have a couple little quirks, a little this, a little that. So all things told, it's a Singer that I approve of, one of the newer ones. Of course, it has the big opening, you know, it's got a good high-speed motor, the fractional motor, like I told you yesterday, the big motors. It's got it's got the feed that has the pulse motor, but up here your zigzag is analog, which is kind of a hybrid thing, kind of neat. But it's got the stitches that you'll never use. So many cool stitches. If you do a lot of decorative stitches, it's got a lot of them. It's got all the stretch stitches, all the overlocks, standard on this platform. This platform comes with a boatload of stitches, and it's got about everything you need. It's got the adjustable pressure, it's got the drop feed, every cool feature you'd want. A lot of these come in just straight stitch only, but this has the whole schmear, the whole 9 yards. So it's a nice little machine, and if you find one of these, I don't know where you're going to find it. Good luck. I'm not sure I know where she got this thing. Maybe she got it in Fort Worth. Maybe somebody shipped it to her. But it's a Singer Studio. It's an S18, and I got it all serviced and ready to go. We're going to take it back to the lady. She sews every day. She doesn't want to be without it, so she's going to get it back tomorrow, and she's going to get back in business with her, believe it or not, Singer. Nice little machine. I was surprised. Thanks.